Yeah. You know who it is? It's your brother, Mr. Real Talk. Your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Right? Coming to you with a little car video, you know. If you are new to this channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button, right? And also hit the bell button so that you get notified every time we drop something over here. Because we stay dropping. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's getting ready to come on the earth, Hebrew? I forgot where it's at. Of course, it's somewhere in the Old Testament. It says, why do I see men with their hands on their loins? Or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. It's basically saying, why do you see men holding their loins like they're about to give birth? Like they're so afraid. That's how afraid men are going to be for seeing the things that are coming on the earth. And right now, we got UFOs, y'all. UFOs, UAP'S, drones. At this point right now, family, they're getting desperate. They so want to cover this up, but it's happening all over the world. It's not just happening in America. Sightings in New York City, New Jersey, Seattle, in Maryland, in the Midwest, Washington, D.C. This is happening all over the place, y'all. Pennsylvania. They can't hide this kind of stuff no more. And that's why, for the most part, the mainstream news is completely silent. Not a word of this. Okay? Not a word of this from the mainstream news. And don't think they don't know what's going on. There is somebody out there who knows what's going on. Now, what I want to ask you guys, I want to know what you think. You see the title of this video. Are we about to witness an attack on the earth? And the attackers will not be human? I'm talking to somebody out there. Because look, in the day and the age of what you call fake news, it's a whole lot of talking, a whole lot of mumbo jumbo going on out here in this world, in these streets, about this is fake, that's fake, yada, yada, yada. It's only so much pretending you can do. You can only hide the truth for so long. Now, do I believe in every UFO sighting and every UAP and every so-called drone testification and testimony? No. But there are too many to ignore, and it's happening worldwide. Not to mention, I myself, along with other Hebrews, saw back in the summertime around Negro Mountain, we saw, I don't know what you want to call these things. Some people will call them UFOs. Some people will call them chariots. Some people will call them UAP'S. I'm telling you, you call them whatever you want to call them. We saw these super bright, round orbs, and they were doing all kind of stuff on there up on Negro Mountain. They basically put on a show for us in the mountains of Pennsylvania. And everybody that was out there had front row seats to an aerial show. All right? Call them whatever you want to call them. I heard stories like this a million times. I'm hearing stories like this every day now, and they got footage of these things now. But I actually saw for myself, whatever you want to call it, UFOs, UAPs, chariots, whatever. And you see me out here, right? I'm not really into the camera right now because I'm outside. I'm on the move, on the go. And when you are outside as a man, you must be aware of your surroundings. You must be paying attention, okay? Because niggas is sick out here. Guys know I'm in the DMV. There's some sick bastards out here. You got some good people out here, yeah, allegedly. But for the most part, it doesn't matter where you're from. You don't want to serve the Most High God, you're going to be wicked, period. So I got to pause real quick. I got to step out, do a little something, but I will be right back, Hebrew. Okay? And we back into his house. Now, where were we, family? You guys, it's too much UFO, UAP, so-called drones. It's too much of that going on now that they can't hide it. And look, if you want to believe that some of these things are fake, okay, go ahead. But you're going to tell me with all this footage, all these eyewitnesses' accounts, all the strange things going on that they can't even hide no more, the truth is busting out of the seams. You're going to tell me you still think that we are alone. You don't think that there are other beings on this earth or who come to this earth. Look, you can call them what you want. I don't care if you call them aliens. I don't care if you call them angels. I don't care if you call them Anunnaki. I don't care what you call them. You heard that sound confirmation? Hey, y'all. They can't hide this no more. Okay? Bear with me, Hebrew, because I'm on the move. So, you know, I'm not stationary. So sometimes this camera may go in and out. It may give in and out. But y'all just bear with me. Because I'm going to keep on running my big black mouth even if this camera goes out. Because it's not important if this camera stays on. What's important is the audio. Okay? And we talking real talk right now. Are we getting ready to witness? Now look, don't nobody go out there and get crazy and say, Mr. Real Talk is a lie. He's a false prophet. He said we're going to do. I didn't say we're going to do anything. I am asking a question, Hebrew. I'm posing a question to everybody out there who can see this video. Are we on the cusp of getting ready to witness an attack from an otherworldly source? I'm asking a question. So don't beat me down and don't hurt me and don't crucify me for asking a simple question. Because I'm seeing way too many UFOs, way too many UAP'S. And you know what's so crazy? A UFO stands for unidentified flying object, right? Which we know what we associate that with. Aliens. For people who are into the Bible more so, people will say angels. Some people will say demons, whatever. UFOs are primarily associated with beings who do not have their origin from Earth. Okay? So since we know that, and you seeing UFOs every single day. You seeing UAP'S every single day. UFO stands for unidentified flying object. And since people are so gone crazy now with the UFO thing, and your handlers, your government wants to dumb you back down, put you to sleep. So they say, hey, let's not call them UFOs no more, Bob. Let's call them UAP'S. I think UAP stands for unidentified aerial. What does that P stands for? Oh, unidentified aerial phenomenon. But look, this is still so funny because it's the same thing. But they're trying to get you to stop thinking about aliens. They're trying to get you to not think about the fact that there are beings. There's life in other galaxies, on other worlds, other planets, other dimensions. Hebrew, I'm going to keep on saying it. This world is not what they taught us it was. We don't even really know this, the real world that we actually live in and on. We don't know nothing about this real world. We know all lies, okay? Because when the Roman Catholic Church conquered humanity, which they did, Hey, the Roman Catholic Church know that these aliens are here. You call them whatever you want. Aliens, angels, Anunnaki, I don't care what you call them. Whatever they are, the Catholic Church knows all about them, and they know detail. Crazy Negro. The Catholic Church got all the inside scoop, all right? And if you know, you know. I can't make this up. The whole entire world was conquered by the Roman Catholic Church, and they started by conquering the Israelites first. They went worldwide. Pope Nicholas V, go look it up. He wrote the first in a series of papal bull, which gave him, the church, and other European savages the authority to go worldwide, take every ounce of land that's out there if it's not under Christian rulership. So that's how they did. They took all your stuff and made you bow down to Christ. If you became a Christian, you was able to keep your stuff sometimes. That's if you were other people. If you was indigenous Negroes, the Hebrews, you wouldn't keep it nothing. They was going to kill you, take you, put you into slavery, beat the heck out of you, and still make you believe in JC, but still take your land anyway and indoctrinate you with the Roman Catholic way and hide all the real information and give you all BS. And that's why most people on the earth now have a very hard time believing that there's other life out there. And many of our people, even the Gentiles, have a very hard time believing that other beings and entities come to and from this world. Even though when you read the Old Testament in the book of Genesis, you see things that were not human on this earth already in the beginning. Go to Genesis. That serpent was not a snake, okay? And that serpent was not human either. You see that? In the beginning, you guys, the book of Genesis, that serpent that was in the garden, that wasn't human. And it wasn't a snake either. So what was it? It was another being. And that's a very deep rabbit hole to go down into, okay? Some people will say that that serpent was the serpent people, okay? I don't know if you guys know about the serpent people. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe many of you say, man, I don't believe in that stuff. Well, look, you don't have to believe in it. In the book of Genesis, there is a serpent in there. And it's not a regular snake, believe it or not. Everything has been twisted up, y'all. There have always been other beings and entities that dwell right on the earth. And some things, they don't dwell on the earth, but they come to the earth and visit the earth from time to time. They always have. But we live in such a dumbed down society. Many of you guys out there say, it's no way this could be possible. No way, Mr. Real Talk. This time, brother, you've gone too far. But guess what? I'm not going too far. It's on the news if you care to check it out. UFO sightings almost every day now in America. Almost on the daily. And you're going to tell me all these people lying, huh? Even people who don't believe in stuff like this are coming out. They're seeing these things every single day, you guys. And not just in America either. All over the earth. All over planet Earth, there is a phenomenon breaking out. And I'm starting to believe now that what me and some other Hebrews saw back up around Negro Mountain this summer, I'm starting to think that that was the beginning of a major influx of UFOs and UAP'S and so-called drones, whatever you want to call them. And I know those things we saw, those were not no damn drones. But see, these people been playing with you for the last 2 days. Or should I say, they've been playing with you for the last 2,000 years. Because 2 days is like 2,000 years. Okay, when you're dealing with the mighty one. They've been playing with you for the last 2,000 years. They could tell you whatever they want. They actually told you that drinking somebody's blood was going to get you eternal life. And we know what BS that is. And that ain't the only BS they taught us, y'all. They taught us that we was alone on this earth. Your forefathers knew that other beings okay, was always coming to this earth. Like I said, even in the Old Testament, you got angels coming to the earth. Now, angels don't live on the earth. Their origins is not of earth, but they've been known to come to and from the earth in the Old Testament. Technically, an angel is an alien. Do you guys hear me out there? Angels, now they don't have to, but I guess sometimes they choose to ride around in chariots. That would be a UFO. When the Most High comes with his chariots. Now, he might have some of those chariots on autopilot, or he might have angels in some of them driving them. And I can't remember exactly where it is. It's in the Old Testament. Talks about how a point is going to come where the battle is underway, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe one of you know where it's at. And it says that the angels are going to be controlling those ships or those chariots. And wherever the angels move, the chariots move. However the angels move, that's how the chariots move. And the Lord will be seen among them or above them or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't remember where it's at. But these chariots are connected to the Most High God and his angels. And to people of the earth, a chariot of the Lord, a chariot of Yahweh, whatever it looks like, a chariot of Yahweh will be technically a UFO. Because the people of the earth don't know Yahweh. They don't know about his chariots. They don't know about his angels. So if they were to see Yahweh's angels in their vehicles, they would say, oh my God, a UFO, a UAP, a drone. And I'm just saying all this to say, I'm posing the question. Are we about to witness an attack from a UFO on the earth? Are we about to witness UAP'S and UFOs attack? And you know, a lot of these UFOs and UAP'S, they are being seen hovering very near military bases, nuclear bases. What's up with that? And they're saying that they don't know what these things are. If that's the case, why these things are not being shot down? Are you guys thinking about this? Because I am. What is going on out here? I've never seen this much activity. This can no longer be hidden anymore. Are these aliens? Are these the angels of the Most High in the chariots? Are these UAP'S, unidentified aerial phenomenons? Are these UFOs about to strike? In Washington, D.C., a few times within the last few weeks, they've seen UFOs or UAP'S hovering near the White House, hovering near Capitol Hill in D.C. That's where all the government people work at, live at, and do all that kind of stuff. Why are these UFOs and UAP'S hovering around Capitol Hill? Capitol Hill is where, like, the senators and the delegates and stuff like that, that's where they work, live, hang out. That's where the so-called elites, the rulers of Washington, D.C., the rulers of America, the rulers of the world, that's where they hang out at in Capitol Hill. Why are UFOs being seen around Capitol Hill and UAP'S? Why are they being seen around the White House, a central place of power on the earth? What's up with this, y'all? Talk to me, y'all. Are we getting ready to witness a UFO strike? I'm not saying we are. I'm saying, what the hell is going on is what I'm saying. I want to know. Is there anybody out there who can bring some light to this situation? If so, I would love to hear your thoughts, and I know other people would too. So go down in the comment section and let her rip. Peace, Hebrews.